Today we are taking a look at a tool that I bet we all take for granted. Alright, so today when I was in Walmart, I picked up the Hart 16-foot Autolock measuring tape. And this doesn't seem like a big deal, but I have used Stanley measuring tapes forever. And my dad did, and my granddaddy did, and they are just iconic tools. I've got several of these, but when I saw this today, I said, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try, and let's just see what it's like. Let's see if it's worth it. It's been a little bit since I bought a Stanley, but I'm gonna say this is probably around 10 bucks. This was around 7 bucks. It says here on the packaging that it's 25% more compact. I don't know, more compact than what? Maybe than the non-Autolock? I'm not really sure about that. Now I will say in the past, when I have had an Autolock measuring tape, it works great for a while, and then it loses its locking ability over time. Now, I don't know, obviously we can't test that feature today, but I'm gonna kind of keep an eye on it, and I will let you know in a follow-up video what happens, if anything, with that. Now, the packaging says something about fraction markings for quick and accurate reads. That's a given, right? Oversized hook grabs from the top or bottom. What does that mean? I mean, obviously, I know it grabs from the bottom. The top, I don't really know. I don't know what they mean when they say grabs from the top or the bottom. I'm not sure. It also says superior hook attachment for increased durability. I'm not really sure what that means either. They appear to be the same. Now, I will say though, one difference is, as you can see, the Hart belt hook is about twice as wide as the Stanley. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if that will help, but it's something. Now, the Stanley tape is 2.5 inches wide here at the base. I know that because they put it on the case, and then that way this is a measuring tool in and of itself. The Hart tape, it's a little harder to see, but they do have right here that this is 3 inches, and I did check it. It is exactly 3 inches. All right, let's get down here and take a look at the tapes themselves. Now, it does look like they are approximately the same width. That's good. It feels like they are approximately the same thickness, so that's good. I see measurements on here. Now, on the Stanley tape, we've got standard 30-second measurements. I do see the Hart is only broken down to 1/16. Okay. And I don't know when I have ever needed the 32nd of an inch, but nevertheless, that is a little different. One nice thing I will say, and it's just me, but I like that the fractions of an inch are indicated here. Now, the end piece out here, it looks like there is a bit of a difference there. The Hart tape is substantially wider. There is a notch there on the end to catch on a nail or a screw head if you need it to. I'm not sure what these tabs are for. Maybe if you need it to catch on something from the underside. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I don't know why there are 2 rivets in the Stanley and 3 in the Hart, but that nevertheless is a difference, and I would assume this is probably greater durability. I'm not sure why we have this little access hole right here. It's not at a specific measurement as far as I can tell, I would have thought maybe it would have been a spot to use a pencil to maybe strike off a curve or a circle, and you could do that, but I don't know at what point on the ruler that would be, but I'll have to find out more about that. Of course, we have every foot marked in bold, and we've got every 16 inches indicated with a red square. I do notice that on the Stanley, the inches within each foot are indicated in bold red numbers, which is nice. Here on the Harts, they're indicated, but they're in much smaller numbers, so that's a little harder to read. That's not a huge deal, but it is a difference. So now the actual operation of the tape is obviously very important. The Stanley has a smooth operation. This one is beginning to get a little weak. I've probably had it about 5 years. So the spring is losing its springiness. As you can see, there's a bit of a hesitation as it comes back in. The locking mechanism, though, however, is still quite secure on this. There's a lot of resistance there, so that works really well. The Hart also has a smooth operation. It's a little unnerving with it not just springing back up in there, but of course, when you press the release button, it goes back in quite quickly. Yeah, that's probably twice as fast as the Stanley. But again, this mechanism is known to fail over time, so only time will tell about that. The Hart does have a limited lifetime warranty, so we'll see if we have to engage that, but it seems to work quite well. One other thing that I've noticed is, of course, the Hart appears to be just plastic. This appears to be metal, which you would think is more durable. However, this is not a metal case. This is a plastic case that looks like metal, so there is no difference there. There is a little bit of an advantage, though, here. There are some grippy things here on this case molded into it, but the Hart does have a nice rubberized thing going on around here, and it does make it a little easier to hold on to, especially if things get damp or oily or something like that. So I would say that's a little bit of an advantage that the Hart has right there. I would say that was a pretty good comparison between the Stanley 16-foot PowerLock measuring tape and the Hart Autolock 16-foot measuring tape. Very similar in price. They're both similar in size and features, except for the Autolock feature right here, which is on the Hart but not on the Stanley. A measuring tape is not like a luxury car that's just loaded up with features. I mean, it's a very utilitarian object. It's designed to do one thing, which is measure stuff well, or accurately, I would say. The thing that has differentiated Stanley over the years is just its longevity, its durability. It's a great tool. It takes a lot of abuse and it keeps on working. But as I said, I've had this guy about 5 years now, and it's losing some of its springiness. But I'm curious to see if the Autolock feature fails before the spring itself fails, and only time will tell that. I would say at the moment, I would say this was a good buy, and I'm just gonna put it to use. I'm just gonna start using it. Of course, I'll still have these around the shop because I've got them all over the place anyway, but I'm gonna continue to use this Hart. I am getting sold on Hart Tools pretty well. They're inexpensive, they're pretty affordable, and so far the Hart Tools that I've gotten have been really good. I mean, I don't have any complaints about them. So I have high hopes for this. Let's just see how it does over time. I hope that was helpful for you. If you like this video, then like this video. Give us a thumbs up, leave us some comments, tell your friends about us. And if you like this, we're doing things like this all the time, and we would love to have you as a subscriber to our channel. So come be a part of our family and be here on a regular basis. And if you want to know even more about us, we are at applevalleyfarmga.com online. We've got a store, we've got plans, we have links to all of our stuff and our partners, and we would love to have you there. Hey, thanks a lot for investing a few minutes of your time with me. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you again. Take care.